Alright guys, I'm making this video. So I cleaned out my garage today. And I have this AC that they gave me. It's a RV AC. It's a Coleman. They removed it from a food truck because it was not getting cold. It was nothing wrong with it. The reason is they never maintained it. So all the coil are full of grease and stuff. The unit works fine. So I got it here, cleaned it out, degreased it all multiple times. Finally cleaned the coil. They were gummed up. When I mean gummed up, they were gummed up. And it's a brand new unit. It was basically not even a year use. So anyways, I'm like, I've been having it in storage here and they don't know what to do with it. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna put it in my tool trailer. You know, I stopped doing home improvement stuff. I still have my tool trailer. I can't get rid of it for some reason. Remember, I worked so hard for that trailer. It was like my pride and joy when I got it. But anyway, let me show you guys. So this is the unit. I had it under the car there, but I hate being so crowded. And to get it out of the garage, I'm gonna just go ahead and put it on the unit. I'll wire it up later. But as long as it's up there, I know I'm one step closer to finishing that up. I kind of cleaned my garage this morning. I know it doesn't look as clean, but I sweeped it and blew it out. Still got projects to do. Got the four-wheeler. Got the Mustang that I got it for my son, and I thought we were gonna work on it together, but that ship has sell. He went and bought a brand new car. He's not into the fixing and turning wrenches. So what I think I'm gonna do is end up finishing it, swapping the interior on this, and that'll be all the videos for that. Cause I got the second, this part Mustang right there. Finish stripping that, and then we could make more videos. Here's my trailer. Sorry for the mess. I just haven't used it. I've been lagging on the maintenance on this. I know I sealed the roof a while back. This deck, it needs to be replaced. It's got water damage. I already sealed the roof. I've been having it a mess here. Been using like slash storage. So the plan is to remove this old vent since it's already old, all broken. If you can see that. And since this is a 14 by 14 standard, the AC will fit perfectly. And since we have support here, we don't have to do anything. Maybe in the future, I will cut a 2x4 to make it a little thicker for the studs to screw it on. You can screw it on right now like that because I've done it already in a food truck. But I'll see how I do right now. I would like to finish this with that plastic board, just for it to look all uniform, and maybe put some lights. I still do work on RVs and stuff. I still need some of my tools, and there's only so much you can fit on a pickup truck. I like to have my tools with me because it's better to have it and not need them than need them and not have them. But yeah, so this is what I got. Gotta remove all that, clean it all up, and get it ready for the AC. So all I get is one is old Harbor Freight blades, and just start. Let's see, expose the screws. Sorry, I'm doing this one-handed. It's kind of tough. You see, there goes the screw. Then you go all the way around, and you take them off. That should be the end of that. All right, guys, got it all loose all the way around. Now we just got to jank it up. I already janked up on it a little bit, so let's basically go. Oh, miss a screw. Always missing something. I think it's always that one. Get this stuff out of here. Now we just got to clean all this up. Leave it nice and clean, because you want the AC gasket to sit tight. So as flat as it could be, that'll be the better. Because when you put the screws on the bottom and the plate that goes in there, it presses the frame and the AC together. So you need this to be completely flat. And that's how you put a AC unit on a cargo trailer. All right, guys, I cleaned it all out. Got some brake cleaner and wipe all the edges. I did put some screws back in to hold the sheet metal down. The gasket is thick enough, so the gasket, I think, is like, if I'm mistaken, it's like 1.5 inches of thickness, so of width, so it should cover up perfectly. And now let's go get that AC and bring it up the ladder. All right, got the AC in the little dolly cart. Let me show you the gasket really quick how it goes. So if you can see this gasket here, that's what's gonna sit around there. So let's see. Gotta take it up that ladder. We'll get this done. All right, I did notice that I guess sitting on the pallet and make an indent on the seal. And if you can see that, that's not gonna seal properly, because the most you want this to press, you see these little white tabs here. As soon as you get to that, that's the most you want it. So that's what these little white things are there for. And I'm gonna replace the back. So lucky I have some new gasket that I ordered from Amazon for my fifth wheel, but I didn't end up needing them, so have them as spares. And now they're coming to good use. So let me clean this out and put the new gasket on. All right, put the new gasket. They come with the glue, but remember when you put the studs on it and they get squished, it'll glue itself completely. I clean everything with brake cleaner. Normally there's some other pieces that go here, but we don't have them, but I did replace the back one, because this is what keeps your AC level. Because if this one wears out, then you see your AC kind of sort of look like it's taking off like an airplane. So normally you want it level for it to disperse the water evenly. Because when you sitting like taking off, you're squishing this one more, and then up here in front, you have a possibility the water will get in when it rains. These gaskets do go bad. Your AC unit might not go bad, but these gaskets go bad. That's why we recommend to have an AC maintenance every year, because when we clean the coils, we expect these gaskets, make sure they're good. If they need replacement, we recommend replacement. And then your drain hose, they get clogged up, believe it or not, for the gun, that the water keeps dripping. It just builds right here, and it close them up. Now it starts dripping all the way back here, and this is where you see all this rust, because the water, instead of dripping to the side, is dripping here, and it's accumulating like this. This is because the gaskets were missing, and this was just sitting on wet surface the whole time. The whole point of the gasket is to keep it away from the roof deck. So if it's wet, it doesn't touch the metal. And that's how we do this. So let me put this up the ladder. Up there. So you can line these up from the bottom. Just move it around and make sure you just put this gasket to the edge of the metal, and you should be fine. Let me do that real quick. So this is the best we're gonna get it. Now when I clamp it down, all those gaps will close up. All right, guys, just put the plate. So don't be scared of putting these. That's how you tie in these. They're never gonna be perfect on the edge. And that's how we do that. Now if you see how it sits nice and even. Don't worry about that, that's just metal. But you see that bottom, the back gasket, how it keeps it level up. Let me see if I can take the other now. And that's how it's supposed to be. Now we got a AC unit, camper trailer. Alright guys, got the AC on already. So like I said, I'm just putting it there to get it out of the garage. I still have to run electricity to wire the trailer for it. That's not that hard. That could be done later in the future. So still got to put the controller for it here. But I'll probably get a 2x4 here frame and then squish it together so I can run my electrical through the 2x4. Just drill a hole and then run it for it to come up here, because it goes to the controller. The controller plugs into this, the electrical, and then you just turn all the switches here. So most likely it'll be going down, and probably bring it out here in the back or maybe in the front. Put a little breaker box and plug in where you can plug your extension cord to give it power from any house. Oh, I might do a generator. You never know. I still haven't decided on that. So I haven't decided if to put a generator on this unit. It won't hurt to have it like that. Will be fully mobile and off the grid. I don't have to plug to people's houses, because sometimes when I used to plug to people's houses, their outlet couldn't handle the saw, the table saw, the hand saw, because whatever, maybe the amperage was too high. So having a generator kind of makes more sense. And a small generator outside, I don't see why not. See how that looks up there? Gotta clean her up. I found these frames that you could put a generator on the front, so it won't mess with the hitch. So maybe I'll do something like that in the future. Let's see, because everything takes money, and I'm not making no money off these channels. This is all my money, so I'm just a hardworking guy. If y'all help support the channel, I'll appreciate it. Maybe I could start making some money out of this channel. But I would have never thought I'd be making YouTube videos